Hello everyone and happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for tuning in today. Today I'm doing something a bit different. Instead of my normal coding or software solution video, I decided to tackle an engineering challenge. Stay tuned. So if you do FTC or FRC, if you're like a coach of the team or mentor the team or something and you're just watching this video, you probably know what a holonomic drivetrain is. If you're just some random student watching the video, you probably don't. So a holonomic drivetrain is any chassis for a robot where the wheels let it go forward and backward and turn normally, but you can also strafe side to side. And there are three ways that this is typically done. The first one is mechanism, and mechanism are some special wheels. I'm going to have a link in the description about how they work. It's a really neat video. That allow the robot to strafe just by rotating in different directions to each other. And they're placed like the wheels on a car normally would be, but they have to be powered independently. And the second type is a omni-wheel chassis. And omni-wheels are like mechanism, but instead of the rollers being put at a 45-degree angle, they're perpendicular with the wheel. And it's similar to mechanism in that each wheel has to be powered independently, but there are a couple different ways to do this, like U drive, H drive, depending on where those wheels are positioned. And the third option, it's the most common in FRC, and almost no one in FTC uses it, and I've literally never seen a robot in FLL use a holonomic drivetrain in general, so I'm going to change that today. But it's called swerve drive. And how swerve drive works is each of the wheels can spin like a normal wheel, but it also has a separate motor powering it to turn like this. So that way you can have, if you've got four wheels and they're all turned like this, you can strafe in this direction. So this is most useful for FRC where there's a lot of big robots pushing each other around, because mechanism and like H drive or U drive, they typically don't give the best traction, whereas swerve drive has normal wheels giving you great traction. So here's the swerve drive robot I made using an EV3. So as you can see, it can do some pretty crazy things that a normal drivetrain robot would not be able to do. So as you can see, guys, it's still kind of a work in progress. It's definitely rough around the edges. But aside from the fact that this takes 4 motors to drive those 2 wheels, this is something I could potentially see being done in FLL, just because that extra strafing gives you so much mobility. And this year especially, passive attachments are definitely a good thing. Passive attachments are just attachments that don't use a motor's power, so something like a bucket that when it hits a part of a mission just dumps stuff. So, thanks for watching, happy Thanksgiving, please subscribe.